Did somebody break the rules? All I want to know is who, why, and the most important, how much.
All right.
See, look at that. Already cracking.
This is painful to watch. It's really painful to watch. There are some good scenes here and there, but most of it is just painful to watch because it's sort of similar to season four, and it doesn't make any sense in the sense that have these people watched season four and are trying to reinvent season four, or is it the producers that are trying to remake season four? I don't get it because suddenly Andre is now the gatekeeper and he's trying to monitor everybody to make sure that they don't spend the money. It's like, why? We really don't need this. But anyway, I digress. Hey there, thanks for stopping by. It's your girl Valerie. Welcome to my channel. In this episode, I'll be reviewing Too Hot to Handle, Season 5, Episode 2. I'll just talk about the couples just because it's just a repetition of the same thing. Anyway, you have Andre, Dre, as soon as he finds out that, the prize fund is 200,000, he is now obsessed with making sure that people don't break the rules, and he is the James of this season, and so he wants to make sure everybody adheres to Lana's rules and doesn't break the rules, and is following everybody in the villa to make sure that they don't break any rules. And it's like, oh, you're not going to be able to keep up with them. And then you have the love triangle that is Alex, Ellie, Elise, or Ellie, I don't know how you pronounce her name, and Hunter. And so Hunter and Elise spent the night in the same bed. They kissed in the bed, and then they kissed the following morning on the beach, knowing that they were breaking the rules. But then the problem is Hunter is not very good with his flirting. He's very awkward. I don't know whether it's the editing or that's who he is, because it's painful to watch. It really is. And I'm surprised that Ellis is going along and making out with him and saying she's attracted to him. But I think she's attracted more to his physical features than what he actually says, which doesn't make sense. That once his features fade, what will you do? But anyway, that's me. So Alex then tries to make a pass at Elise to sort of see if he can sway her and bring her to his side, and it's not working. Yes, he's able to make her laugh, he's got very good chat, but that's where it ends. So I don't know, she's thinking of maybe if she wishes that if she could have, Alex's chat with Hunter's body, then that would be the ideal guy for her. But I don't know, we'll see how that plays out. And then you suddenly develop a love square in the sense that Isaac and Louis decide to come up with a master plan in which they convince each other that if they can make out with the girls that they're in a coupling with, they won't be in as much trouble with the rest of the singles as they would if they were on their own. So they then take the girls aside. They take Courtney and Hannah and sort of convince them into going along with this pact. So the four of them have this pact whereby they are definitely going to make out, and face the consequences of their actions when and as they arise, because they are not aware that somebody else has broken the rules. And I personally don't get it. Why did they stop and then restart the case, knowing that it's all, or unless the producers are encouraging them to do that? Because I don't know why they went in for a second kiss, or they could have just kept the first kiss going until they were satisfied and then they stopped. That way they could have just been charged once. Now they were charged as two kisses each, which didn't make any sense. And so then Lana got upset and called everyone, and everyone had to go to the cabana and sort of sit down and sort of explain what happened. And it's interesting that having watched this show before, people would know that there's no way you're going to get away with not being honest. Just own up. So yes, I did make out with so and so and have everyone upset with you, but they'll only be upset for a little while before you move on anyway. So Lana asks who broke the rules. We're here because, and you can see as soon as it's revealed that somebody broke the rules, Dre is fuming. He is fuming. He wants to know who broke the rules. And the people in the pact, obviously, they're not going to break their pact. They're going to sit there and wait it out until either Lana owns up or until they just move on. And then in the end, Ellis had to own up and say, I did kiss Hunter in bed last night, and I also kissed Hunter today. I kissed him last night because I needed to sleep, and then I kissed him today. And everyone was like, it's only been 6 hours. How could you have kissed someone twice in 6 hours? And it's like, how has it been 6 hours? It doesn't make sense. Because if they came the night before, what, they came in the early hours of the morning, that part didn't make sense to me. I didn't get that. And then everybody else was sort of trying to keep quiet. And Lana said, the charges are going to be doubled because there was supposed to be a date, but because the three couples that are there did not adhere to the rules, the date has been cancelled and the cases are going to be doubled. So it's from 3,000, it's going up to 6,000. And you could see Louis was heartbroken. He was heartbroken as soon as he found out that they were losing 12,000. But that wasn't the end of it, because eventually Isaac had to own up and sort of say to everyone in the group that he broke the rules as well, but he broke the rules as part of a pact, and so they kissed. And eventually it's revealed that both couples kissed twice, which meant that in total 36,000 was lost. Dre was very heartbroken. You could tell he was heartbroken from the look on his face. He looked like he was about to cry. He said he needs the money. His mom could use the money, could give that money to his mother to help sort of with the rest of his siblings. So he didn't understand why people were just being so reckless with the money, really. So in total, they ended up with about 164,000 or something like that. And Lana sort of said, the monies have doubled on whatever is done. The money's definitely doubled, and so for whatever rule breaks are there from the time they set foot on the beach, is going to be doubled. And I knew it. As soon as it was revealed that somebody broke the rules, I knew somebody else was going to go and try and break the rules. And it wasn't surprising when Christine decided to go after Louis. And it doesn't make sense to me, because she's seen that Louis is interested in somebody else. Why not try and create a connection with someone? I think because her options are limited, because her only other options are Dre, which I don't think she's interested in Dre, or Alex. I think she should have tried it out with Alex. I think she should have gone more for Alex or Dre instead of putting herself in a love triangle, because it was very awkward, because she sort of revealed that she was going to tempt Louis until he accepted. She went to the changing room where he was changing and told him, "You need to come to the beach." I thought he wasn't going to go. And even when he went, I thought he would have self-control, because he had just got in trouble for spending 12,000. So the fact that he went back to the beach, the fact that he went to the beach and he sat down and then eventually kissed Christine doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense to me. And it seems like it's now a free-for-all. And sadly for someone like Dre, he is not in a romantic coupling with anyone, so he's not going to be able to spend anything. He's just going to be there, and his head is just going to be exploding every time he hears, because Louis spent another 6,000 with Christine. Then when they went to bed, he spent another 6,000 because he kissed with Hannah in bed. And it doesn't make sense to me that how can he continue to sort of go between the girls, but the girls are allowing him to do that. And I don't get it. I don't know. I think Christine is going to get her heart broken. I think she is, because I think Louis is now set with Hannah, and so it's too late for her to try and sort of win Louis back. I think she needs to move on. I think she needs to try it. I don't know, maybe wait for somebody new who comes in. I don't know who Christine can sort of go after, just because it seems that Alex has decided to shift his attention from Elise to Megan, and I think he's going to focus on Megan. I think unless he knows or he sees that Christine is interested, he's going to stick to Megan. He's going to stick to Megan, which means Christine is going to be on her own, and Dre is going to be on his own. Do I see them coupling? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they're attracted to one another. I haven't even seen them have a conversation. So we'll see how that plays out. I think it's starting to get better, but I think we need a couple more episodes, because this was a bit better than episode 1. But hey, it is what it is. Thanks guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye everyone.